Good morning across the world. And once again, I welcome you to my daily dose of the ledger of an aspiring speaker. Just like in the organic world, people are presented with two options. In the organic world, there is either growth or decay. Actually defined as the process of developing one's mentally, physically, and spiritually, or the process of increasing in numbers. It could also be a process of increasing in value or importance. Now, how does that relate to our daily lives? You might have realized that whatever we do in life has got a ripple effect on what happens to those around us. Try to imagine yourself as this living organism within an ecosystem whose existence depends on others and whose existence also sustains others. So, whatever you do is got an impact on others. Actually, growth is contagious. The more you grow, the people around you are likely to benefit. They will reap the benefits because, for instance, you could be a supplier to them, you could be a buyer. So your buying power goes up. If you are a supplier, you supply quality materials or quality supplies to them. If you're a buyer with a bigger purchasing power, it means they also have to produce more. If it is growth mentally, physically, it means you create less problems and less friction to the people. If it is the growth in terms of relationships, it means there will be less discord and chaos that is created by you. Let's imagine in the workplace, you are reporting to a manager who is less ambitious and doesn't look like he's going to ascend high up the ladder. Whilst you look up, you always see the ceiling. What does that mean for your opportunities to grow and reach that level? It means they are stifled because the only way you can push the ceiling is for this manager to leave their position. And if they continue staying there, they are blocking your passage. They are creating a bottleneck. This pipeline is now hemorrhaged by their presence. Now the question is, are you doing the same thing in your life? Are you doing things that are preventing others to progress in life? Your family depends on you succeeding. For you to be able to support your siblings, for you to be able to support your children and everybody, they depend on you succeeding. So success and growth in your life is not optionally, is not optional. You don't pick and choose. You have to do it. Imagine if past generations did not invent things that they did, if they did not think the things that they thought, we wouldn't have found the world in this present condition as we found it. So then it behoves on all of us today that we need to do something, we need to grow in all facets of our lives so that whenever we depart this world, we leave it in a better place and shape than we found it. I always tell those that work with me that I don't intend to stay in a specific position for longer than I am. Because if I decide to do so, it means their potential to ascend to that same position will be disturbed. And I don't intend to be a disturbance or an annoyance or a hindrance to anybody. So now what we are going to do, this is the challenge. Know that as soon as you don't grow and help to free up this pipeline, you are accentuating decay. And for all the things that decay, there will be either good fodder for those that want to grow. Just like the plants, if you put two plants next to each other, one plant might choose to grow and another choose to rot and decay. The one that is going to decay is going to provide perfect manure for that plant that decided to grow. So, are you going to be that manure, that fertilizer that fuels other plants or other people to realize their ambitions and grow? Do you want to be the ladder that is always bent and ready for somebody to use it as a stepping stone? I have to tell you today that your growth is not optional, but it is mandatory. I'm privileged to be in this room today with you. If you are seated next to your manager, please look them in the eye and ask them this honest question. How long ago are you going to stick around? Because if you stick around, it means I have to exit. My ambitions cannot be curtailed by you. Fellow Africans, we don't have an option. If we really want to develop this Africa, it behoves on each and every one of us today to wear the growth mentality, to have a growth mindset, because if we don't, humanity will go to extinction, or humanity is going to suffer because of our decisions not to grow. If I don't grow today, my kids are going to suffer. Their great grandchildren are going to suffer. If I don't grow today, the government is not going to raise enough taxes. If I don't grow today, there will be plenty of diseases, plenty of problems or social ills around us because I chose not to grow. We are blessed with options. Options have always existed since time immemorial. So, which option are you going to choose? As for me, I've decided that I am going to grow. Let's grow together for the sake of humanity. Thank you.